Dear.
Welcome to Food Talk TV. Guess what? We're still at the Food Talk TV house, and I actually have a cameraman today. It's Kaz, and we're cooking together. Well, I'm mostly cooking, and he's gonna just tell me what I'm doing wrong. But let's get it going. All right, let's go. All right.
Okay, let's switch this sucker around. And if I knew how to do that, here we go.
Step one: get you a cup of coffee.
Oh, where's my coffee?
See?
Oh, it's behind me. It's behind me.
All right, what we're going to be doing today is a couple things for sure. I'm making the strawberry French toast so that everybody here can taste how yummy it is. And then also I'm going to make some pea flower tea lemonade for them as well, and they can check that out. So right now I am boiling some water. I have these pea flower tea bags right here. They're available somewhere on my page in an orange shopping cart.
Say, I know it's Sunday morning, but tell us why it's called pea flower tea.
Because it's made from a pea flower, and it's got actual flour. Can you see it? How close it is? Like, can you see the things in there? It's like the little pea flour. It's actually in there, and then you can make tea from just about anything.
Okay.
So I'm just waiting for this to boil. I already have it on. I had to turn it down on low because it was doing too much. Imagine.
So what's all this stuff here?
So this is breakfast. We're doing breakfast today. This I don't need that. These I'm setting over here.
Hi, Michelle. Red Wagon Bakery's in the house.
Michelle, how are you?
How's Paul?
Yes, that is the big question
Yeah.
of the day. I really need my iPad because that's how I always follow my recipe. So I have this stand, which is available on the orange cart. It was like the things I shop for, you guys. Alrighty.
Maria
And usually
Mall.
This is how I'm doing it. Alright, let's pull down here. Alright, so we need one sliced brioche loaf. This is so funny, they found this brand down here too. This is actually imported from, I think it's France. Yeah, St. Pierre, France. So there you go. I don't know how it stays fresh like that, but I don't ask questions. It's delicious.
6 weeks on a boat.
6 weeks on a boat.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're going to start with here is 6 eggs. I knew that part. I know that. A third cup of milk. I know that.
Fran Diego says hello.
Hello, hello. All right, guys. Here we go. Get 6 eggs.
Oh, she's showing off with that
I do
one-handed.
need the trash bag over here, though. I'll just throw them here. Okay, so guys, how you do it is, this is the grip that I'm using. I have egg on my hand, but it's okay. And then I give it 1 or 2. Oh no! Of course when I show you, it's gonna ruin.
Thank you, Fiesel, for the gifts.
Here, let's do it again. There you go.
All right.
There you go. And that's how you do it. So you're using these 2 fingers to pull it apart and keep your thumb on the other part. That's how you do it. So use
Mr. Ork.
Hey, how are you?
Hey,
We're making
Jeff.
some breakfast this morning.
Mr. Ork has been in our lives for years.
Yes. All right, there we go. All right, so I'm going to go throw all this away because I don't like this. As I get some on the floor. Rinse my hands really quick behind you.
Okay.
You know.
Sounds like my phone is ringing. I wonder who's calling me.
I don't know.
Well, let me ask. Can everybody hear us?
Yeah, you can use the turn it up. Okay, so I need to put an apron on, and I made a special apron for this live.
FAFO, everybody.
Fork around and find out.
That's right.
So that's my new apron. So if you see her in the future. Also.
That's right.
So that's my new apron. So if you see her in the future. Also. Match. I made it through 2 rounds. Made it to the 3rd round. And unfortunately, my steak was not done enough. Okay, so the water came to a boil. It is now. I'm gonna just pull these off. I'm pulling the tags off because I'm just putting them in here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna soak them Make sure they're getting in there. And we're gonna let that sit for a while. So
Hi, Caroline.
Pea flour tea is gonna sit for like 5 minutes or so and steep. Steeping is the process of taking hot water and infusing it with whatever you're putting in it. So there you go.
You guys, thank you for tuning in this morning. This is our Sunday Night Live, but since we're all in Dallas, most everyone is traveling today. We are doing it in the morning.
And I will tell you right now, my husband already told me, because he usually helps prepare my kitchen for the live. He said that if I had to go live tonight after I got home, he was going to set the toaster up for me and tell me that we were making frozen waffles tonight. So if you want to ever see that live. All right, so what I put in here is 1/3 cup of milk, 6 eggs. Alrighty, and then we're gonna need 2 teaspoons of vanilla. This is a teaspoon. It's just a tablespoon.
Caroline is asking about Trini's burn.
Trini,
Yeah.
do you want to talk about your hand on camera? Nobody knows. Nobody, how will they know? And then we're doing almond. We got almond and vanilla in here.
LB's barbecue is in.
Hey.
Hello. So, okay, the update on the hand. It's not burning anymore, but I'm blistered all right here and all right in here.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah, so we will live to see another day.
Hey, and where's
All right, thank
where's Melissa?
She just ran outside for just a moment.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's coming in right now.
All right.
So I'm just gonna pork this up a little bit. We're gonna bust those eggs. We're gonna get this mixed up. Now this is a little bit more brown than normal because I am using Mexican vanilla today, not the regular stuff or my homemade stuff, which is usually lighter and has vodka in it. And you're just gonna get that good and combined. Yes, you can use a whisk. I just like using a fork because it's. I can go again. I know everybody says go this way. I make the biggest mess, so I make the biggest mess no matter what. So alrighty, so fork is done. All right, next step is we're gonna wipe this off because I just made a mess on it and I need to make.
So yesterday, anyone who doesn't know, Mr. Ork says, Kaz, is she whisking the right way?
No, and that's okay, because that's why we fork around and find out.
So,
Okay, and I don't know if you guys have ever had these type of bread ties. They are put on there with like the Hercules claw. I don't know. They are like.
that's what keeps it fresh and 6 weeks on a boat.
I guess look at that thing.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But also, this is like the best bread. But if you ever get to Aldi, sometimes they have the brioche that has like chocolate chip, or they'll have blueberry, or they'll have cinnamon streusel. Oh, it's so good. But this is really good too. All
So
right.
yesterday we had we had grub match, and we have the winner.
We do.
Good morning, everybody. Awesome.
How tired were you, Melissa?
I got there and I watched the rest of the lives. I watched the rest of Jesse's and participated in the chat and everything. And then I just laid there and I was just like, Lord, how did this happen? And I prayed for Paul and I prayed for Michelle and I was so thankful, giving praise for Kaz, for what we had. And by the time I was through praising our wonderful weekend and thinking of all my friends, I passed out cold.
Full on.
I don't think I've ever seen you more stressed than after you won.
I think it set in, like you had just done.
It set in, and I was so excited because I am so honored and pleased to be cooking amongst so many fellow home cooks, and it was just very surreal for me.
You guys are pro home chefs.
program chefs. That's a title too. I'm just surprised at, and I'm very thankful and grateful because for me it's just passion. 100%. That's what I love to do.
Okay, back to the show. Thank you.
Okay, so
Okay, so what have we done? What did I
okay,
miss?
so what you missed was I have cream cheese. It's strawberry cream cheese. If you use flavored, that's fine. But if you don't, you can just use plain. It's fine. But it's softened, so I'm just making sure it's like good and like kind of softened up. Then I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna cut these strawberries up.
All your leftovers are in the top bags and everything.
This is from Kaz. He made me the compote because we did not have strawberry jam this morning. So he made it for me, which was so nice. I guess I could have made it, but I was like, and you know, this was very reminding me of the Betty Crocker knife that I use at home. Little serrated, little stabby knife. So
Yeah,
I'm just gonna slice
I bought
them
them
up.
4 at a time at the dollar store.
I know, listen, they're great. So I'm just gonna slice these up. And you can slice them pretty thin. And I did not have a straw with me to do the strawberry trick, so we're just kind of cut off the edges because I can't stand to waste a bit because I love strawberries. All right.
Thank you for the gifts, guys.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it.
Alrighty. And while we're over here, I'm also gonna slice up some of those Meyer lemons that you see there. They're so pretty. That's for our drink that we're making. All right, there we go. Slice. All right. I'm gonna get this going here, guys. If you slice them thin, it's great because you're putting the jam on there too. This is just to give that, I don't know what it is, like it gives it that little fresh taste to it that I like. So you guys can do, if you don't want fresh strawberries, you can change this up. We were talking about how we had peach preserves in there. I know they used that for a dessert that they had yesterday, and you could totally make a peach stuffed French toast, apple French toast. You could, whatever you want to stuff it with. My son really likes Nutella in his French toast, and if we had that Nutella here, I would be making that for you guys too, but we don't. Okay.
Thank you, late night cook.
I'm gonna also
appreciate it for all the gifts.
While we're here, this is for the drink. So, oh wow, okay, this is messed up. Listen, par for the course. She's thick. This one's thin.
And that's my coffee.
Yeah. Oh, I found it.
Ah.
Look, I just need one good slice to put in the drink. Oh my gosh, these are so juicy. They're going all over the place. I had to say it. All right. All right. So there we go. All right. So we're just going to take these guys over here. I'm just going to carry them in my hand. It's fine. Clean hands. All right. And I'm just going to lay those right here for just a moment. Okay. So what we're going to do is, I'm not in my kitchen, so I don't, my counter's like a little wider and a lot longer than this one. I'm not bragging, I'm just saying that's just what I have.
Big money.
No, it's not that. Actually, my
Well, you're
kitchen
working on
is
it.
the largest.
You're working on an island now instead of
It
a
is.
countertop.
It
So
is. And my kitchen is the largest room in my house. I mean, other than my bedroom, but you know. I was like, if you saw my living room, you'd be like, that's not proportionate. So what I'm doing here is spreading the strawberry cream cheese on here.
Okay.
Making sure I get it edge to edge because you want a bite of that in every single bite. Alrighty. Ooh. Getting a little messy. You guys are gonna watch me work. Watch me mess it up. You can tell me what I did later.
thank you for the gifts, everyone. Thank you.
Oh
You.
yeah. Alrighty. Next one.
So this has been a big weekend for us.
It is.
Wonder.
It's been
Oh, there.
crazy.
I'm going to turn the camera around to our boss here, and she's going to tell us what we did this weekend.
Let her get some coffee in her
Right,
ass.
I'm just waking up. So this weekend, we had our grub match. It was our live grub match competition. Typically, it's a competition where it's online, where we do a side-by-side where they have a secret ingredient and they have 1 hour to cook dishes with that ingredient. But this time it was a live event. We started with an elimination challenge where we all had to whip cream as a race, and whoever were the first ones to have it over their head would get to go to the next round. Next round was being able to execute a French omelet, and then following that was cooking it was a filet, correct?
Filet
It was
mignon.
Yep. They had to cook a filet to a perfect medium rare, and that determined who was the final two. And it was Melissa Murd right over here, and Trini. Trini made it to the final two. And so they had 30 minutes to create a classic dish, which was the chicken fried steak, with their own little twist on it, and we got to judge. I judged along with Jeanette Bush, and then Angela judged with me because we were all considered impartial. So yeah.
Yeah.
And then
And
everyone got to do their own lives and stuff as we were here.
we love to show you the trophy, but it's packed out.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, don't worry. We'll get a lot of trophy content.
Okay, back to the show.
All right, guys, so this is the compote that Kaz made earlier today because we did not have jam. But you can use any kind of jam. Like I mentioned before, you can make any flavor of stuffed French toast that you want. And so we're just spreading this on too. Just putting it on there.
It only takes about 10 minutes to make compote.
Yeah, what was in that?
Strawberries, sugar, a little orange juice, and
Little lemon.
a little lemon. And that's it.
I really knew what was in it. I was just.
I know.
I wanted you to tell the people. Okay, so I'm just spreading this on here pretty thick. This is probably gonna be a little wetter than I'm used to, but that's fine. We work with what we got. Oh yeah. My grandma always used to say, use it up, wear it out, make it do, or do without. And that is what we did because I grew up out on a farm.
So we have a bunch of new people in here. Tell us about your apron.
My apron is fork around and find out. I find that the fork is my most useful kitchen tool. It works as a whisk. It works as a turner. I mean, it works.
And
All right.
that also works as your mantra when it
Yeah.
when it comes to these lives.
Also, I do be forking around and finding out. For sure. Okay, so I used all of that compote on here. We're done with that. Now we're gonna put the fresh strawberries on. I'm just gonna kind of put those more in the middle here. Like so, like this. And that's just to kind of give that little strawberry crunch in the middle. So you got that sweetness of the jam and then that freshness. And these are a little tart strawberries, so I like that. I like that balance between that. And
So this is
Pretty
like
good.
strawberries three ways, right?
yeah, pretty
We've
much you got strawberry cream cheese, strawberry jam, strawberry. Taste one. That's nice. Okay, put the rest of that on there. Get it all in there. All right. So now we're gonna take this part and we're gonna put it with this part and we're gonna make sandwiches. All right. And if you don't think they're thick enough, put more stuff in there. But there's a lot in there. All right. Look, you guys, did you see the pantry over here? It's like a whole closet. All right, and we'll just keep going. All right, next step, we're gonna let those sit for a second. I need to go wash my hands, rinse my hands real quick.
You guys can see there's activity in the background.
Furies of activity.
We're at
I've been the professional shusher.
It's fine. This is how it is at my house anyway, so
Oh, so we're keeping it realistic?
yeah, realistic for me. Okay.
Should I run up to you and ask you when dinner's ready?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. Lane, for sure.
Dinner tomorrow. Let's put it.
Yeah.
Are you eating now? Oh my
This is too flavorful.
Yes. Yes. I'm looking for butter.
That would be a fun thing to run out of.
The only one person thought spring kosher salt.
the butter was here.
You guys, is there any butter in here? In the house? Is the butter in this house?
Is there butter in this house? So Do we need to investigate while you do
Yes.
other things? Okay, we
Yes,
can
I can do
investigate.
this. Okay, so what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna pull the bags out of this pea flour tea, and you're gonna see what it looks like. So I'm just gonna put it in here.
Late night says they love looking in refrigerators.
Ah.
Yeah.
This one's a
I can,
tasty one.
I can stand there and look in the refrigerator for 10
I'm gonna
minutes.
pour a
so
little bit
actually-
in this cup so you can see what color it is.
It's blue.
Yeah, that's what color it is. Isn't that crazy? All right, and I need some ice so I can cool this down.
Do we need someone to get butter?
I kind of need butter to cook the French toast. I don't know what else we would use.
Honey, there's no more butter.
Okay. Which is crazy. No, I don't know. All right, I would need some ice, so let's find that. We're on here. This butter was
How much in unsalted or salted?
It doesn't matter.
All right, cool. We're getting.
I'm just getting some ice to cool that down. Typically at my house,
Oh,
I would
it's
just
that
leave
guy.
it
I
sit.
moved all that. I cleaned
But
it all
today
up. I
we
know
need
what
to.
Okay, so I had an ice bowl.
What
What hap-
Wow, that's a whole hunk. Let's put that in there.
Oh,
It'll melt. It'll melt fast. So.
okay.
No, really, it's fine. All right. Typically, I wouldn't put ice in there. Alrighty.
So I'm gonna do what Mark always does to you.
Good morning, everybody.
You're supposed to say, "Get off me."
Yeah.
Get off me.
Hey, I asked her yesterday when she was prepping for the final match. I said, "Do you want me to help you with anything? Could I get in?" Get away. That's what else? I mean, that's
understand that.
expected. So.
Yeah. Like when Kaz was like, "Hey, I'm like, don't tell me." I
Okay.
100% get it. So what I'm doing here is I'm just cutting these lemons up just a little bit more. So I'm gonna throw some of these into here. So I have a bottle of lemonade that we drank last night with something else. We had some beverages last night, and it was delicious.
We've had a great
It
weekend.
was a cherry limeade. It was really good. And I have content coming for that later on my own channel. I was like the way that I just was like in a corner doing some content. Because that's how I like to be. So, all right, so we throw that in there. Little lemons in there. And this is, that's cooled down. So now, this is the magic trick, Kaz. So you need to make sure you get your coffee out of the way.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do this over the sink because, you know,
All right. So,
can you see?
yes.
Okay. So it was blue.
And it's turning colors.
And the reason I'm doing it, you do this in a picture, but I'm just doing it in here because it's what I have. All right.
So what's making it turn the color? Is it the acid?
Yeah, it's the acid in here that kind of it's science, right? It's like a fun science drink that turns the pea flour into the purple. So yeah, science, guys.
All right.
It's a pH indicator.
Yes, pH indicator. Where is my lid? Okay. I'm gonna give this a little shake. We're gonna put her back in the fridge until we're ready to put her up. All right. we
Good
don't have
morning,
butter. We
Jeanette.
don't have butter. So we're gonna go without butter. This is a non-stick pan. Should be okay, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
She did run to get butter.
But yeah, she's going to get
She's
butter.
on the way.
Oh,
to Get butter.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a 5-minute drive, and she left as soon as we started looking.
Okay, I love that. Okay,
Yeah.
so we can cook the sausage
Yeah.
because I do want to cook
People
the
love
sausage.
the sizzle.
I do love the sizzle myself, and I like the sausage. All right, so I'm just
Good morning, Melissa Hollywood.
tearing into it.
hello.
We got this going. Oh,
You guys, Melissa Hollywood is from FTTV.
get some sausage going. You're like, why are you getting some sausage going? Because trust me, you need this. You need this. in the morning.
Melissa Hollywood, I'm glad you're home. She was supposed to be home days ago. She went to Mexico and she got sick.
Oh no. No, that was awful. All right, so we got it all in there. So we're just gonna let that go.
I see.
Open track can over here.
I see a few hundred more people have woken up this morning.
Thank you guys for all the likes, the taps, the love. Appreciate each and every single one of you. All right, and so now we wait. Actually, we could see what other kind of fruits are in there. See what's in the pantry. And see what we can make on this stuff.
Well, you're making the sausage. Are you going to do any eggs?
Oh, you know what? Do you know? Nah, yeah, I am gonna do the egg. But also, do you remember what I saw over here on that counter? And I wanted to see if it was French toast.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Banana nut bread.
Who made this?
I did.
Oh, Kaz. So we're gonna French toast this. A couple pieces of this.
It's chocolate marble banana nut bread, and the recipe is on FoodtokTV.com.
I love that. Did I put the eggs away? I think I did. Oh no, they're right there. Okay, right there. So in the back burner is too quiet. Gosh, man, it comes on. This stove comes on the opposite way of what I'm used to. Usually it comes on a lower, and then I didn't need butter for that too, but that's okay. We're just gonna make some scrambled eggs a little bit here.
Actually, we should have some oil here anyway.
All right.
We should.
I'm just throwing everything on top of that.
That's right. There's manteca.
Well, that's yeah, that's where we've been dumping hot grease.
Yeah,
Oh, that's the oil?
No,
That's the old oil.
Spent oil.
Okay. There we go.
I don't need very much. Thank you. All right, I'm just gonna crack some eggs here.
Rich AZ, good morning from Scottsdale, Arizona.
I love that name.
Mima66 says, I'm so jealous. You're all such great cooks. You're probably a great cook too.
Oh, yeah. Running around like a maniac. This is how I do at my house.
What's the name of that bread?
The Saint Pierre bread.
It's brioche.
Brioche, yeah, it's a brioche bread, but where's the brand? Oh, here it is. This is the brand. But it's a brioche, any brioche bread would work. All right, I need 4, which was right here. This is not my kitchen.
Cooking with Claudia is asking how's Trini's hand.
Much better.
Trini's hand is a little blistered.
Little, a little.
And there's butter.
Oh, Angel.
It's right there next to the green onions.
Was it Sasha?
Yeah, it was hot.
Oh,
She's
listen here.
today.
She was like, I got you, queen.
Yeah,
I
as soon
love
as she started
it.
looking for butter, she's like, out.
Yep, she gone. Love it. All right, so butter.
Butter.
All right. Wow. I'll wait on the eggs then.
That's amazing.
That was amazing. All right, and why do you need butter? Because it's better. All right.
Now we have the future FoodtokTV. We need to be right back.
I'm just gonna get this knife. I'm gonna get off a little chunk of butter. We're gonna cut this up though, because it's cold, because it's fresh from the grocery.
Only 8 seconds in the microwave, it'll soften.
That's okay. We don't need to do all that.
Okay. Oh, it's going into your pan.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's for the flavor, and that flame is fine. Okay. All right, now this part has to go kind of quick. So I'm gonna put this over here, and we're going to take your sandwiches that we had, and you're gonna dip, flip, drain,
That's right, guys.
and then stick it in there.
This is stuffed French toast.
All right, I'm just gonna keep using this. Yes, stuffed French toast. I did make this last week or the week before last.
Week before
The
last.
last live I did. Here, here's the wrong. You have a flipper? Not really. Oh, yeah, it's kind of a flipper. All right, we'll use it. Okay, so we're just gonna leave it sit. A flipper. All right, we'll use it. Okay, so we're just gonna leave it sit there for a minute over this flame, and we're gonna see how it does. I am gonna turn the sausage though, because you don't want to burn the sausage. Oh yeah, trying to.
Sausage smells good.
It does, it really does. Oh my God, I'm loving it. Getting her flipped over here. Just a sizzle in the morning. Okay, no, it won't be long on those. Alright, we're just going to give her a look, see, because I'm not used to this stove.
Yeah, it's not hot.
It's not. It's not. I'm going to turn it back up a little bit. I think I turned it down too much. When cooking with gas, there's like a really finite level that you need to be at, so. And as soon as that sausage comes out, I'm throwing the eggs right in there, so the eggs will have sausage flavor in it. So, that's just how it is. And not that I didn't have a dishwasher here this weekend. That was very lovely with Miss Ellie. Thank you so much for doing that. I know that was a tough task. She was dead on her feet.
Thank you for the follows, guys.
Thank you.
If you're just scrolling through, this is Food Talk TV.
That's right.
This is our Sunday show. It's SNL, Sunday Night Live. But we've been here in Dallas for a live event all weekend long. So everybody's traveling today. Christine is traveling back to Cincinnati.
Yep, and we don't want to see me make frozen waffles tonight, do we, guys? I mean, not really.
So we're knocking out this live right now.
Yeah, for sure. Give that a minute or two.
Sherry LePage says the best shows are on Food Talk TV.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, a little raw in the middle.
And we do. We strive for that.
All right, now we wait. We just wait for it to cook. All right. Also, we got a little room in that pan.
We have to find the waffle maker though. Right?
Oh, I know, because Kaz asked the last time that I made this, does it waffle? Probably. I was like, we'll find out. All right, so I'm just throwing his little banana bread in there. We'll just make one of those and we'll see how it goes.
This is chocolate marble banana bread.
Oh yeah, yummy. All right, let's put that.
Thank you, Sherry. That's very sweet of you.
All right, let's have a look-see. Oh yeah, we're ready to flip. All right, here we go. All right, then we'll give her a couple more minutes. Usually 2 minutes on each side, but I'm not used to this cooking setup, so it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Everything's fine, guys. Want to cut one of those? No, you're not.
Oh, Benita is in the house. Benita she made all of our shirts for this weekend.
Oh, she did. Thank you so much. I do not wear mine yet. I will wear it soon. I was like, they're really cute.
Oh yeah,
Did somebody have one of them?
she did a great job.
I think everybody wore them yesterday.
Yeah.
So, I keep looking at this sausage. I want it to be done. I'm ready to make the eggs. All right. Cook. All right, guys, we're just pulling out now. Let's see. Highlights of this weekend. Eating all the food. The food was amazing. Jumping in the pool. If you missed that, I'm sure we'll cut. There's going to be so much content from this weekend, I feel like. There were so much meat grilled this weekend. Jessie and LB killing it. RX, I think she grilled some too. She did a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
And then Mayumi and Daphne and Maggie were all three here. They were kind of like in and then out again. They had to leave very early this morning. Of course, we have Melissa and Mark, and we have John and Trini, and I think Carrie and Jeff are showing up at some point. I don't think.
Carrie's here.
Okay, and then here, and then Benjamin
Yeah.
and Marisa. And then Sasha.
See, there's Carrie. There's
I said
Carrie.
Jessie, but I didn't say Sasha.
There's Carrie right there.
Oh, there she is. Hey. There she is. She's relaxed now. She had a
Yeah, I
nap.
got my hair up, my t-shirt on.
Yes.
I love life.
Ready to go. Okay, I think we're done here on this one. I need my plate. Oh yeah. Flip it over and take a peek. Ooh, I like it to be a little bit more crispy, so I'm gonna let it go a little bit. Is that flame on?
Okay.
Keep messing with it. Okay. I think the sausage is done too. I'm gonna pull it off. Flip her over and see. Oh yeah, she's done. She is done. Ooh, it's a little bit more than done in some spots, but it's okay. It's still eating it.
You guys, if you're just scrolling through, this is Food Talk TV. Please give us a follow.
Turn that one down.
We go live multiple times a day, every day. We haven't missed a day in years.
I am not making a French omelet. I'm making scrambled eggs. Okay.
You guys, we made French omelets yesterday.
And this is actually the technique that I used, was to fork it around a little bit and kind of get those soft curds going. Of course, I whisked it a lot more than this, and it was more. I'm getting that sausage crispiness in there.
Oh, wonderful.
And so I like that. Like some people are very much purists, need a clean pan with a clean egg and all that. No. Cook it in the sausage grease. Cook it in the bacon grease. It's so much better.
We had some really good French omelets, though.
Oh, we really did. Melissa's
really
like
did.
by far,
Yes.
though. I mean, with that, she did a butter sauce on top. Come on. I mean, come on. That's a winner by itself.
Melissa, how many French omelets have you made in your life?
That was my third French omelet. Mark had one Tuesday morning for breakfast, Wednesday morning for breakfast, and that was the third one I've ever made.
And they're really good.
They're delicious.
Yeah,
If
they're
you
really
like
good. They're so
sauce eggs,
simple.
Yeah, they really are. It's just amazing. But just simple ingredients. And this is somebody who uses spices galore and chilies and dry stuff. Well, let me tell you something. Egg, salt, butter, done. Perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So I
How we
flipped
do?
it over.
Oh, look, you flipped over the banana bread.
Yeah,
too.
it's nice and crispy too. So, okay, we're ready to plate this up here. And there you go. That is the stuffed French toast. You can see it's like kind of oozing out the side where I flipped the flipper underneath there. But I've got to make 4 more. So, you guys can cut into this if you want to. I'm just going to... I already have this up on the website. If you go to FoodtokTV.com, you can look there and see the French toast. It's stuffed French toast. And you
Hi,
can-
Tanya.
Is that Tanya from TikTok Shop?
Yes.
Okay. Hello. All right. Let's check this little fella here. That's not done yet. Okay. So I'm waiting on these eggs. Just wipe that off there real quick. I got strawberry all over it.
Okay, so a trick about scrambled eggs.
Real quick. I got strawberry all over it.
Okay, so a trick about scrambled eggs is not to scramble them. Okay, so a trick about scrambled eggs is not to scramble them all, or not to cook them all, because there'll be some carryover cooking. And if you're feeding a large group, they'll dry out.
They will. Wait, did I turn off the wrong one?
But a lot
Yes.
of people cure that with ketchup, I think. I think
Got it.
Taylor does that.
All right. I'm just.
She actually, what happened to?
I was gonna cut them and make them all nice. It's not happening. You know, stuff happens.
Stuff happens.
I change it. All right, so we're just gonna set those over to the side.
Okay, that's done.
Yeah, she's done. All right, so now we're just waiting on this. I think that's pretty much it. Like, we're gonna do, do we wanna do these at all? I don't think we need to. I think I'm just gonna put it on the plate.
Yeah.
Just make like a nice plate with everything.
Yeah.
Also need to make sure I'm watching my time, so, because I still have 2 more of these to do. And, oh yeah, that's done. We can cut into this. I wanna see right now, does this French toast here? You can have a little piece too.
Yeah.
On this side. So you get a little bit of everything. There you go. All right. Oh, yeah, it's hot as hell.
Yeah, those chocolate
Okay.
chips are molten in there.
Yeah. Cheers. All right, here we go. Dude, that French toast.
Yeah, it does.
Works.
Mhm.
I always
Oh,
want to do
it's
that
so
with my
melty.
bread. Yeah, get kind of bread like that. I bet that's delicious.
I need to get a hold of Harry
Sourdough.
Quingy's, yes. Ellis needs to be French toast. He needs to.
I would like to introduce you to Elvis's offspring, Volnavia. Just come home with me, Volnavia.
Volnavia.
Came from Harry's Elvis, her sourdough starter.
Okay.
Montemary.
I love that.
Montemary has said 2 or 3 times, and I'm sorry to repeat it. She loves your the saying on your apron.
Oh, thank you. I was like, it's so fitting, right, guys?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Whew, I need to drink my coffee. All right, look at this. That is the beautiful French toast right there. I always find the second one is always better. They're like the first pancake, you know,
Yeah.
type thing. But really, you always say if it's the first pancake and you burn it, you've had the heat on too much. Yeah, I hear you.
It's like the tester pancake.
That's right.
It is. I'm looking for a knife. I'm just gonna use this one. The multi-purpose knife from the Dollar Tree. I'm gonna cut this into 4 so that. And then typically you would put like whipped cream and strawberries on top and a little maple syrup, but
Look at that. Look at that.
that is it right there. Ooh, it was like it's all stuffed and falling apart. It's great.
Tessie66 says, yum.
Heck yeah.
Jeanette Bush, who was one of our judges for Grub Match, says, oh my goodness.
I'm not whipping whipped cream for you guys today. It's Cool Whip.
Everybody whipped cream yesterday.
Yeah, we did. I brought the strong arm out yesterday, for sure.
I had to ice mine when we got back to the house.
I was like, you did a lot more than what we did. I'm looking for a spoon or something. Is there something? Oh, I gotta keep an eye on this too.
So this, everybody, this house came with a lot more utensils and pans and stuff that, that we thought.
We do like a little. Usually I have a little bit more strawberries to put on top. I think we do. Scoop those over here real quick. Come on the side. Do a little whipped cream moment here. I am horrible at plating. That is for RX. She is the plating queen. I am super not that. And then a little drizzle. I always say 100% pure maple syrup really makes the difference. A lot of people ask me why I don't put sugar in my batter. It's because everything else is so sweet. You don't need it. So, I'm gonna give one of these guys over here.
Jeanette Bush says that she has good footage of the whipped cream.
I'm just gonna put this over here. You guys can cut it however you want. There you go. All right.
And this recipe is bumped, so it's the top one on FoodtokTV.com. So
Love that. Let me grab a paper plate here real quick.
We just need some forkage.
Forkage.
Oh yeah. It'd be really great to see some Food Talk TV people trying the Food Talk TV food.
Oh, yeah, baby.
I got the forks. Oh, do we? There's another one coming off here in just a minute. Okay. Here, you guys can cut that up however you want. And then I do have, I'll just put the whip right there and then the maple syrup. But she ain't playing around. All right, and I'll be over here dip and flip. And there, oh, the sausage. And the eggs.
Is this butter or oh, it's the cool.
It's Cool Whip.
This would be a way I would butter it though.
Here's some sausages. And some eggs. All right.
Wow.
Everybody's fed.
That is
Delicious.
so lovely, Christine. The strawberries are awesome.
So I feel like it's the combination of the strawberry cream cheese, the strawberry jam, and the strawberries. Like it's triple strawberry.
It's delicious.
So and listen, this is like the ultimate praise for me. Is like somebody actually ate my food and was like, "Oh my god, that's so good."
Yeah.
To me,
That's the best.
that makes me, and it's my peers, and it makes me feel so good. So I can't like I don't need a trophy.
No, but it's nice.
Yeah. Melissa says the girl who doesn't have the trophy.
Yeah.
Yeah, my quarter of a sandwich is gone.
She on.
I'm gonna go and serve.
There's more coming. That's good.
Look at that. Here, I
Don't be
get my
shy.
mashed
I'll make
before.
some more.
I even cut up some stuff here.
I do need a piece of sausage. The
That's
saltiness.
Yes, the saltiness kind of cuts the sweet, I feel like. Oh, the drink.
Fabby says, "Hola, Melissa." Oh, she's Hola, Melissa. Talking to the different Melissa. Sorry.
All Melissa's respond. Hola.
Oh yes, these
Fancy. This is too fancy. Too fancy not to use.
There you go, angel face.
No, thank you. Beautiful.
This is too fancy not to use. So, you know, I find random glasses wherever I
Sizzle
am.
McWhizzle over there.
It's just lemonade. Ooh, she got a couple pieces in there.
This is her pea flour tea mixed
lemonade.
with lemonade.
Yes. While I'm over here. All right, flip and run. Of course, you have to do a little, you know, garnish, but I feel like it has this in there already, so I'm just gonna take a drink. I'll make you guys one. All right, listen, I like mine tart. If you like it sweeter, add whatever you want. This is delicious.
I like unsweet tea.
Mm. That's
That is
good.
pea flour tea.
Pea flour tea.
Isn't it gorgeous? It's a flour that they dry
I'll
green
give
tea.
you a couple try. It is lemonade.
naturally in like an alcohol setting, it appears as like blue.
Now listen, if you put a little rum vodka in this,
Like high acid things.
try that out. You're welcome. All right.
Oh,
All right. So we're looking for just one more. I think I'm just gonna French toast this with whatever I have, and we're gonna find out what is in it. It's like we got about a couple more minutes on this side, and then we're gonna go again. Sometimes I'll take the rest of the loaf and I'll just make regular French toast, and that's fine too. You don't have to stuff your French toast every time. But also, usually most people eat 2 pieces of French toast.
yeah.
I mean, on average, that's a serving, I would feel
Yeah.
like. I don't know. You tell me in the comments. How many pieces of French toast would you eat if it was just a single slice, not stuffed? Now, if it's stuffed, tell me how many you would eat of those. All right, I'm just going to give her a look-see. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to flip this over so you can see. Oh, she's done. What do I do with that? I'll just throw it on another plate. Throw it out there. Right. Use this plate again.
And Walking on Sunshine says 3 pieces, not stuffed.
3 pieces. Okay, that's solid.
Yeah.
Oh, then I.
Jeanette Bush says all of it.
All of it.
Benjamin's kitchen over here.
How we doing?
There's the stuffed French toast if you want to get her a sample.
Oh yeah.
What's the drink?
The drink is a tart lemonade, but it's made with pea flower tea.
Does it have that special ingredient from last night?
No. No, we left it out because, it is morning.
Oh, okay. But it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah, it's
That's
5
right.
o'clock somewhere.
5
Not
o'clock
sure
somewhere.
Where, but somewhere. For sure.
So where?
All right. And I do believe we're gonna first toast some other things. Okay, I don't need this anymore. I'm done. Oh, and the tiny whisk.
Tiny whisk.
I know. It was like the tiny whisk and the fork was like my helper this weekend.
Taylor really wanted to have somebody use that tiny whisk.
I did.
Love that tiny whisk.
I know, I do too.
But I didn't use it the whole time. You know what I mean?
That's from Fran.
Fran, you can carry up the tiny whisk, and now everybody can find the tiny whisk.
Yes. All right.
10 minutes.
What else are we gonna French toast, Kaz? I know. This is available. Put it over ice, it's better.
Well, we only have a few more minutes left in the
know.
live anyway.
Okay. Well, I mean, I gotta continue to make my French toast.
Yes, you do.
I'm hungry.
Yes, you do. Well, we only have a few more minutes left in the live anyway.
Okay. Well, I mean, I gotta continue to make my French toast.
Yes, you do.
I'm hungry.
Yes, you do.
All right. We can just do cream cheese French toast.
Yes, you do.
All right. We can just do cream cheese French toast. Oh, really? Cream cheese French toast. It doesn't have to have any fruit in it at all. We can do another one of those.
Christine, you outdid yourself. This is phenomenal.
Is it good?
Yes.
Okay. Good. I'm glad you guys like it. That makes me happy.
This stuffed French toast is so good.
You can stuff it with any flavor. You
Oh,
can
absolutely.
do anything with it. Yeah, wow. Now, if there was an Aldi around here and I found that blueberry swirl brioche that they have sometimes,
Oh,
that is the one. And then put some blueberries in there. Make a little blueberry compote and put in there. Delish. Oh yeah, it's crazy. The last minute is what the last thing I cooked and put on FoodtokTV was the last thing that the last thing that I thought of to bring this weekend. Does that make sense? Words are hard. But anyway, I was thinking about 10 other things and I was like, oh, and somebody mentioned last week, I can't remember who it was
Rose.
like, hey, why don't you make the French toast, the stuffed French toast? And I was like, okay, that's it.
Angel Baby 1 says, I'm sorry I missed the grub match. Who won? This young lady right here
Yes, she did.
Oh, hi, everybody.
is taking home the trophy.
Thank you. And this young lady here is my bestie, and what I'm telling you, we had the best
We really
time.
did. We did. It was awesome.
It was so close. The judging was so
Upstairs
close.
forever. Kaz banished us upstairs.
Yeah.
And
We're upstairs and we're just like going over it like, oh my God.
I mean,
Trying to process.
trying to process everything. It was just an honor to be with so many people that are such wonderful cooks and their spouses and everything. It's just such a blessing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And almost everybody participated. Even the people that didn't participate still got in and coached.
Yeah.
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 Okay, so where are we at?
Oh, I'm just putting a little bit more pepper in here. I am just cooking this last stuffed French toast with the strawberries and all that. And then I'm going to do the ones with just the cream cheese. And that's pretty much it for today. I know we got about 5 or 6 more minutes, so I'm going to continue to cook this. And have my beautiful little beverage that I made with pea flower tea, which is a dark blue when it starts, but whenever you put it in lemonade or something that has citric acid in it, it turns it purple. I use it a lot at work, and I like to put the different syrups in my drink and find out what color it turns. It's like Science all day. All right. So just flip that over. Ooh, look how stuffed that is.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good picture too.
Delish. I know. Like screenshot that.
Right.
Oh, we're back.
And we're back.
I tried to screenshot it and it didn't work, but that's okay. We'll get it later.
Jeanette, screenshot this and give it and send it to me, okay?
Please and thank you.
Please and thank you.
Yeah, that is beautiful. I just want to eat it up. I like raspberry. That's probably
Good.
my favorite one that I make is a raspberry cream cheese, but you can't find that. You have to kind of mix it up yourself. Raspberry jam, and the seedless one, and then just put smashed raspberries on it. Oh, so good. All right, let's give her a flip and see. Give it over to everyone over there as soon as I grab that pan or the plate. Grab this plate.
Oh, wait. I'm going to go over here real quick.
Somebody eat on this one? Oh, okay. Home day.
Thank you.
French toast.
I should invite you. It's really
Okay,
delicious.
awesome. All right, that was the.
Sure.
All right, man.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Yes.
Catch my Marissa. Nice meeting you.
Bye, Marissa.
Thank you.
Oh, it's right here. Put it over ice is even better.
People are tea.
This is something Mark really likes, and there's no calories in it, right?
Yeah, it is light. It doesn't.
How much I love my sweet drinks, that's fantastic.
Yeah, that is Simply Light lemonade is what I used on that. So you can do it.
Less sugar, 25 calories, you can drink the bottle,
You
baby.
can do the zero as well. The Minute Maid Zero one that they make. Yeah, so you can make this with no calories. You can make it with nothing.
Mrs. Ramos, thank you for the follow. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Here at Food Talk TV. And we have lots of cooks here
Oh yeah.
because
still have lots of cooks.
we're all here in Dallas.
Yes, I flew in from Cincinnati and came down here just to make breakfast on Sunday. But I was here for grudge match too. But I want to talk about my grudge match journey. Melissa won, and that is definitively like she is the winner. Period. But that whipped cream challenge, if I would have had my items, everybody had them at the same time, I would have beat them because I was like, okay, I need to get a cup of this, I need to get this, I need to get that. I was the last one to get everything, walked back across the kitchen, and still came in third on that whipped cream challenge. I'm just saying.
You did good.
But Melissa and Trini, they were first. Melissa and Trini were first.
You were literally right behind us.
When
weren't you?
I saw them flip their bowls, my goal was to actually beat them, but I didn't. But, it's because I had to walk across the kitchen and back. But it's okay. They flipped their bowls. I knew I had to hurry up because there were 7. And I had to be in the top 7. Then the next one was the omelet. Now, I did do something different that they didn't do. I flipped it in half. I didn't do the roll. But it was still creamy inside. It was still good. I was probably borderline on that, but then my steak, my filet, it was underdone. It was what I call it, blue rare, but that's how I like it. But everybody did eat my steak before the first steak. Before it was done, it was the first
was
steak
gone.
I ate, and it was because of the butter. First steak before it was done, it was the first
was
steak
gone.
I ate, and it was because of the butter, the garlic, and the sage, and how crispy that it was. And the outside of that steak, like if I would have had it done, if I would have listened to Daphne and do what Trini did and put it in the oven to finish it off, I would have been there. But then I'm kind of glad I'm not, because I could not handle that stress. Could you imagine? I was like, no, not it for me. So
Oh, thank you for the gift.
I got mine.
Someone is asking how often, a new follower is asking how often we're on.
We're on every single day, multiple times a day. We have a different show every single day with a different creator that comes on. So tomorrow will be RX and Melissa Murr. Her and Mark have a show called The Spice is Right, which I think is such a cute little name. And they come on at 6 p.m. Central Time. And RX comes on at 4:30 p.m. Central Time. And then we have Crunchy on Tuesday. Mayumi on Tuesday. Then we have Wednesday. I can't remember everybody's. I know we have Thursday Thunder. They nickname themselves. And then I do believe Jesse goes on Fridays.
Friday.
That one's one I usually get to catch because I'm not always at work. And then
Ryan and Taylor do the
on
tailgate.
tailgate on Saturday, and then Kaz and I alternate every other weekend on Sunday. So this is my weekend, so that's Kaz, and he'll be on next weekend, and in the regular time slot that we normally do. So that's a little bit more. So the normal slot that we do, he goes on at 8 Central Time, and I go on at 7. No, wait, what time is it?
You go on at 6. You go on at 6 Central.
6 your time. It's 7 my time because I'm Eastern time. That's why I'm messed up. But yeah, I go on at 6 their time. So it's like 2 hours difference. It just depends on which weekend it is.
If you want to know the schedule, you can go to FoodtokTV.com. Just scroll down the page and down the first page, and you'll see who the next person is and what time they go on.
I got just plain stuffed French toast, no cream, no jam in there. Just cream cheese. Anybody? I need a plate.
Okay, so
Okay.
let's get ready to sign off.
All right. So guys, thank you for all the likes and all the love. We appreciate each and every single one of you guys. If you guys are not already following Food Talk TV, give us a follow, give us a like, share the lives when we're on live. We appreciate that every single time. We appreciate the followers that we already have, and we appreciate each and every single gift. Also, if you go to FoodtokTV.com, as Cass mentioned, you will see our schedule, you will see our recipes, you will see what we're doing. Also, if you go to Facebook, we have a little
big gift.
Oh gosh, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Wow.
If you guys go to Facebook, you guys will see a group called Whisk Takers, and Whisk Takers is where you can post your recipes. You can tell us what you think about what we're cooking on there, and share memes, share whatever you would like on that page. And then also, you can watch the replays on YouTube. And I appreciate every single one of you, and you already know it's so good. And that's been Sunday Night Live. Thanks so much. Bye, guys. See you on the next one.